Is it time to buy or sell Jack in the Box stock? In this video, we will explore Jack in the Box in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 10th of September, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 10th of September, 2025, our system has ranked Jack in the Box as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -2.55. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to observe how it develops in the days ahead. The stock is moving within a very wide and horizontal trend, and further movements within this trend can be expected. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of nearly 0.6% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from a decline of nearly 10% to an increase of just over 34%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of -61.8%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a decline of just over 71% to a decline of just under 53% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $5.25 and $8.60. Our latest daily update for Jack in the Box brings the headline, Jack in the Box Inc. stock price took a fall of 8.38% on Wednesday. The Jack in the Box Inc. stock price fell by 8.38% on the last day, specifically Wednesday, the 10th of September, 2025, from $19.94 to $18.27. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 8.28%, moving from a day low of $18.24 to a day high of $19.75. The price has been experiencing ups and downs during this period, resulting in a loss of 2.14% over the past 2 weeks. Volume increased on the last day by 208,000 shares, although this occurred alongside falling prices. This may serve as an early warning sign, indicating that risk could increase slightly over the next couple of days. In total, 2 million shares were traded for an approximate value of $33 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $54.42, while the lowest price was $16.53. Currently, the price stands 66.43%, or $36.15, below the 52-week high and 85.33%, or $106.26, below the all-time high recorded on the 10th of May, 2021, when the price peaked at $124.53. Jack in the Box reported a third-quarter miss in early August, with earnings per share of $1.02 falling short of estimates, and revenue trailing expectations. Management pointed to a challenging macro backdrop while outlining plans to prioritize innovation, value, and guest experience. In the weeks since, the company has rolled out several consumer-facing initiatives. Del Taco, which is part of the company brand portfolio, enlarged its L Big Boxes to include half-pound burritos. Jack in the Box also brought back the limited-time Coca-Cola Starlight in an exclusive munchie meal, and the chain is reopening in the Chicago suburbs with a planned expansion pipeline of approximately 125 locations. Additionally, the company ran a Texas promotion that donated $1 per sandwich to flood relief, generating positive public relations. In the short term, the earnings miss is likely to have pressured the stock and raised the bar for the next quarter. We can expect near-term volatility as investors digest same-store sales and margin updates while measuring whether recent promotions will boost customer traffic. Over the longer term, menu innovation, cross-brand marketing, and a tangible unit expansion plan can support revenue diversification and unit growth, provided management executes effectively and cost pressures ease. Key long-term drivers will include sustained comparable sales, margin recovery, and the successful rollout of new Del Taco and Jack locations. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, May 15, 2025, it was reported that Loop Capital Markets assigned Jack a buy grade while maintaining a hold action. On the same day, UBS also rated Jack with a neutral grade, again with a hold action. On Monday, November 18, 2024, Deutsche Bank provided Jack with a hold grade, continuing with a hold action. Earlier, on Friday, November 15, 2024, Oppenheimer rated Jack as outperform, also with a hold action. Additionally, on Monday, October 14, 2024, Loop Capital Markets again rated Jack with a buy grade and a hold action. Analysts have assigned Jack in the Box stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell as well. Regarding return on investment, analysts have also given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Jack in the Box. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, August 12, 2025, and so far it has risen by 9.6%. Further rise is indicated until a new top pivot has been established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence short-term developments. The stock of Jack in the Box Incorporated holds sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a more negative forecast for the stock. There is also a general sell signal due to the relationship between these averages, where the long-term average is above the short-term average. On corrections upward, there will be resistance from the lines at $19.23 and $19.55. A breakout above any of these levels will generate buy signals. Volume increased on declining prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. The moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots showed a buy signal 21 days ago. Bollinger revealed a buy signal 79 days ago. The short-term moving average indicated a sell signal just 2 days ago. Similarly, the long-term moving average also pointed to a sell signal 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 27 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a sell signal 2 days ago. Meanwhile, the long-term moving average suggested a buy signal 36 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us for more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Jack in the Box. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $17.25 and $16.98. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead the stock to fall to the next support level. In this case, Jack in the Box Incorporated finds support just below today's level at $17.25. If this is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $16.98 and $16.67. This stock has average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.51 between its high and low, equating to 8.28%. For the past week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 7.68%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Jack in the Box, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is losing money. Even established companies may face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios could signal insufficient profit and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the fourth quarter of 2025 is expected on the 19th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 51 cents. Keep an eye on these figures as they can significantly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Jack in the Box. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Jack in the Box is at $18.63. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Jack in the Box encounters its first support level at $17.25. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Jack in the Box from multiple analyst sources is sell. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 4th of August, 2025, Ingram Van conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. On the 13th of May, 2025, Piano Stephen conducted an insider sale of 152 shares of common stock. On the 1st of May, 2025, Hooper Dawn E. conducted an insider purchase of 6,051 shares of common stock. On the 1st of May, 2025, Hooper Dawn E. also conducted an insider purchase of 6,051 shares of performance-based restricted stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of approximately 82.676. Overall, insiders purchased 398,117 shares and sold 31,588 shares in the last 100 trades. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and there is no stop loss established. Is Jack in the Box stock a good buy? Jack in the Box Inc. displays several negative signals and is currently within a broad and declining trend. Consequently, we anticipate that it will continue to perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. Therefore, we hold a negative evaluation of this stock. Due to minor weaknesses in the technical indicators, we have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock from a hold to a sell candidate since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 11th of September, we expect Jack in the Box to open higher by approximately 483 $, starting at $18.75. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and accept full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.